Yeah, and I'm going to need you to screen share because I can't flip back and forth with Bridge Base because every time you flip away from the app, it disconnects you. It's a really nice feature.
Every time I flip away from the app, it disconnects me.
So no, well, on my phone, if I'm playing
Oh,
BBO on
oh
my
yeah, yeah,
phone and
yeah.
I
I've
flip to
seen that.
anything else, it disconnects me.
That's
Yep,
yeah,
it's
that's
super
so
annoying.
dumb.
Yeah, like you
Um,
get a text message while you're playing a robot tournament, it knocks you out.
yep,
It's the stupidest thing.
yeah. Cool. Well, I am screen sharing. Is that helpful?
Uh, it will be helpful. There we go.
Okay. Sweet. Um,
All right.
yeah, so Craig and I played this set last night while I was doing a variety stream. And Craig.
Which I gotta watch it at some point.
Yeah, Craig clobbered me in the session, 21 imps. But there are a couple of interesting hands, so which one do you want to pull up and take a look at?
So 87 imps in 16 boards is pretty awesome.
Yeah, we were really duking it out. Game swing on every hand.
Take a look at board 3. So this was like, you and I had a pretty big difference of opinion on this hand. Obviously, my action was much more successful. So you just passed. I decided, with no wastage in hearts and having heard partner transfer to diamonds where I had a decent fit, to try 3 spades, figured we could fall back on 4 diamonds. Obviously, that was a huge winner. I'm curious why you just let 3 hearts go there.
I mean, my thinking was like if partner wanted to do something, he could reopen with a double. So
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, on the actual hand he held, maybe he stood with a singleton heart, but he was kind of stuck, right?
I guess. I mean, how do we feel about North balancing 3 spades?
I mean, the problem is, I guess, like, you could have doubled if you had real hearts. That has to be penalty. So North probably should know that 4 diamonds is playable. Because, like, what's your hand if you don't have a double? But it does seem a little scary, right? I mean, couldn't you be like 3-3-2-5 and then 4 diamonds kind of sucks?
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe. It's still probably okay with the singleton heart, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was just like fairly straightforward to to figure out worst we're gonna get to play 4 diamonds in a pretty good 9-card fit when I have a bunch of aces and no wastage in hearts. Like, I didn't even think that long about it. Like, okay, I'm just gonna take a call here.
Yeah, I mean, I think I may have considered 3 spades, but I absolutely hate bidding with like 3 small in the opponent's suit. I mean, if partner has 3 small, it's just the worst thing ever. They take the first 3 tricks.
Yeah, they do, but that doesn't necessarily even have to be the end of the world, right?
No, but I mean, like, if partner has values, he's going to bid anyway, right, with 3 small hearts. So I don't know. I guess I'm used to partners balancing with shortness in the opponent's suit.
I mean, if you were playing, if you were North playing in a regular non-robot game and you heard this auction come to you, is it automatic to double? Like, maybe, but it seems a little scary.
Well, I mean, I think I'm not even necessarily sure double is like the right call. Like 3 spades can't be a 4-card suit.
No, right. And 3 spades certainly has some appeal. I mean, the problem is, like, I guess, yeah, you have a good hand for 4-3 with a stiff heart and no spade. Like, you'd love to have a spade honor just to, like, try to run the suit, but you at least don't have, like, 2 spade honors where you can't afford to take roughs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would do with North's hand, but I just feel like North should be taking a call in this auction.
Probably with close to a game force anyway in a singleton heart game.
Yep. Yeah, but 3 spades definitely works out. I mean, maybe I should be more open to it because we're favorable.
That was part of my thinking too, that it was going to be hard to do too much damage to us.
Yeah. So I think that's a reasonable thought.
So I wanted to look at board 5, which is like, obviously you did much better on this hand than I did, but this was like, look at my hand, or my table.
Yeah, let's see. I can pull up
Like, go to other tables and
your
try to enter
table.
there.
Oh, I can only pull up one at a time. That's fine.
That's fine. So, look what happened to me. And this is like, you've played more of these robot things than I have, so you tell me if I was like just completely moronic on this hand. I mean, I definitely was, because I butchered the play early anyway. So, I got the Jack of Clubs lead.
Okay.
And maybe I should have just, taken my chances on a slam, because it's obviously a very promising hand with 2 King double tens. I decided to go a little low, and obviously that did not work out well with the spade splitting. So the correct play, which I did not do, is to win the Queen of Clubs and take an immediate club finish. So
the correct play.
I believe so, because I'm only in 4. So if the club somehow loses and spades don't split, they're still going to have trouble doing any damage to me anyway, because West would be winning the 10 of clubs and they can't attack Diamond. So, advance to play a couple tricks. So this is not what I did, because, as I said, I'm dumb and terrible. So I won the Queen, and now I tested spades.
Mm-hmm.
And so when spade to the Queen, and now pause the play here. Notice, pull it. No, next trick. So
Spade to the
pause
Queen.
the play at the point where I'm in my hand with the ace of spades.
Yep.
So now, against humans here, so the problem is, like, I knew that there was this possible squeeze, because if someone has the diamond, the ace of diamonds and queen of hearts, they're going to be squeezed. I can take club finesse, or I could have taken a club finesse, run the spades, and claimed, which actually is the line that works, because East has everything. The problem is now I've screwed up my entries.
Yep.
So I can run 4 spades, pitch 4 diamonds, take the club finesse, and take my chances, having left the diamonds wide open. And against a human, I would probably do this and be prepared to apologize to my teammates, because I would consider the Jack of Clubs to be pretty reliable. I would just not be worried about someone leading Jack Doubleton here.
Agree.
I didn't know how reliable that inference was against a robot.
Well, I think I think what's going to happen against a robot is like someone's going to start pitching clubs, and that's going to tell you what's going on.
Right, but I don't have the squeeze anymore, because if I cash 4 spades, I can cash 4 spades now and leave the diamonds totally unguarded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. And maybe they'll just pitch all their clubs, because double dummy, they know I've got 3 club tricks anyway, and then I can just operate the squeeze normally. That's actually not what happened, though. He somehow did keep the clubs.
Well, so you just played another club.
Oh, sorry, no, I took club finesse immediately. Yeah, which was right, because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take the spades first and pitch the diamonds, and then be afraid to take the club finesse. But yeah, that's a good point.
Mm.
Right, when the club finesse is working, East will blithely think it's fine to unguard them, because double dummy, there's no gain to keeping them.
Yeah, I mean, I think East will probably keep 3 clubs to the 10, because East doesn't know that you have 1 remaining, but West is probably going to ditch their singleton club. So, anyway.
Yeah, so whatever. It was an over trick that cost no imps, but I was like, can I really take this club finesse in comfort? I honestly didn't know.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would do with your hand if I was not playing with robots. I think with the robots, the best practical chance is to look for spades as the trump suit. I mean, obviously we can be called for 7 clubs and not 7 spades, only 6 spades or something. But
yeah,
it's a little difficult, right? I mean, over 3 clubs, maybe partner often bids 3 no. And then
when he doesn't,
what's your plan?
Sorry, go on. Well, so the other, I guess I would also ask you, what's your plan? Because partner never confirmed a sixth spade, which I was hoping might come up in my auction, where I like bidding Blackwood. You obviously have a great hand for Blackwood, except you have no knowledge that you even have an 8-card spade fit at the point you bid it.
Partner never confirmed a sixth spade. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Well, that's surprising to me.
Is it? I mean, I think that's pretty normal. It's certainly normal for humans.
Is it? No, I mean, like, then 2 no trump would show a 6-card spade suit, right? Like, there has to be a bid that shows a 6 trump.
So, I mean, I thought that's how you and I played. It's certainly how Dan and I play. We make the, 2 spades just a catch-all, and 2 no doesn't show extras. It just says, I have a hand that really looks like 2 no trump.
Wait, what?
Because otherwise you're just bidding 2 no with no stoppers, which is really scary too, right?
Yeah, but, like, how do you find your 6-2 fits?
You do what I did and, sort it out on the next level. I mean, it's one of the holes in standard bidding, but I think it's a way a lot of people play. I think it's the right way to play, honestly.
Really?
But 2 spades can include a 6 spade, but, it just, one of the things with 2 over 1 is, you're going to lose space in some of these auctions in exchange for confirming a game fourth. So, you have the room to sort it out. What would you do if you had, I don't know, ace, queen, fifth, ace, jack, third, 10 third, queen in 1, and 2 no trump, or 2 spades guaranteed a 6 spade. You're just hemorrhaging imps if you have to keep bidding no trump on hands like that.
Why? I don't know. I mean, I think it's important to find our 8-card major fits. I mean, especially when both hands are unlimited.
It is. You find it out a level higher when North does something and South does something that shows a doubleton, or North bids 3 spades over 3 clubs, and that confirms the 6-1.
So do you think North is supposed to bid 3 spades over 3 clubs with this hand?
I think so, yes. I mean, look what happened, by the way. North knew he hadn't shown a 6 spade and still didn't show one, right? Which seems like a very eccentric choice.
Well, so what happens when 3 spades fetches 4 clubs, or 4 diamonds, and 3 no trump was your best spot? I
mean, bridge is hard, right?
Okay, but I think you're making it harder when we can't show our spade length. I think I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure most experts either play 2 of a major shows 6 or 2 no trump shows 6. I don't think. I'll send it to the gang and copy you, but I think the mainstream view is what I said. Okay. Interesting.
But those guys are pretty good at responding to emails, so I'll circulate it to the group, and hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll have some answers.
Yeah, sounds good. I honestly didn't even read the robot's note on 2 spades. I just assumed it showed 6.
Yeah, I think that's a very antiquated view.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I'm glad we had this talk.
Yeah. Let's see. Other hands you wanted to take a quick peek at?
So board 7, I was just, very quickly, I was a little surprised, so surely if you were playing with a human, you would just bid 3 no here, right?
I think I just should bid 3 no. It didn't really occur to me. I'm maybe a little too used to the weak no trump range. This hand feels invitey to me.
Yeah, well, right, if you're used to 14 to 16. But, part of the reason I bid it was because I was 100% sure that you were going to bid it.
Yeah, I definitely should have. When I saw your auction after I ended my stream, I was just like, oh, well, that's a pretty clear 3 no bid. I don't know why I didn't consider it.
Fair.
Well, I mean, I would go through Stamen, but I mean, I guess you get to 3 no.
Yeah, just... probably I should have. This hand just, looks so much like 3 no to me. I just bid it.
Sure. Makes sense.
Yeah, so the other one, board 13, you and I also had a very different view of the hand that led to a very different result.
That's true. That's very true.
So you made the superficially normal opening bid of 1 club.
Mm-hmm.
I decided that in third seed, opposite of past hand, we had no game on these cards, so I was willing to just like bid to what I thought was my safety level in clubs.
Yep. Yeah. So when I
So
open a
I don't know what's right or wrong, but
yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the opponents get somewhat lucky on the hand. Maybe not too lucky, but the heart
I would
queen's
say they
coming
have
down.
average luck, right? The heart queen comes down, but the spade doesn't. It's the heart's rate to come in. Because you don't need to be roughing anything in dummy, so a singleton queen is good enough because you can just draw 3 trumps and not worry about stripping the dummy's trumps.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they got to a good game at Imps for sure.
Yeah,
But
but
I
yeah,
mean,
like certainly, playing like the 2/1 but open like it's precision style. I just always open 3 clubs on hands like this or these heavy weak 2 bids. Because my view is like once we don't have a game, I'm just going to widen my range and and once in a while pay off, but not too often.
that's very sensible. You always were better at preempts than me, so it seems like every time you preempted, it always worked, and so I'm not surprised by this result. But yeah, that makes some
Yeah.
sense. Is it
Yeah,
only
if you
because
remember,
you're in third seat?
yes. If you
Yeah,
remember when you and I used to play, like I would open a lot of 12, 13 point week 2 bids, but also a lot of normal ones. It mixes up your range. The odds you're having a game when partner's not raising are just negligible once partner's limited to 10 points.
yep. That that all sounds very reasonable. I mean, also my hand is just garbage, right? Like Queen Doubleton of Hearts, Doubleton Spade, Ace and 1 Diamond. This is not a great trick-taking hand. So
Right. Well, that's sort of why I opened 3, because like it felt like my worst possible result was going to be 500. That's super unlikely when you have the King Queen Jack of clubs because they're going to have a very hard time doubling you. So it seemed like my worst like normal result was 200 at imps, and when it's 200, it's lose 2, right? They're surely making 140 somewhere.
yep.
So I was sort of willing to fade those odds, in exchange for just getting to I thought was probably our side's most sensible competitive spot.
Yeah. Um,
Were there any that you wanted to take a look at here?
no, I mean I I was a little preoccupied in general, just with doing other things yesterday evening at the same time. So
Yeah, I gotta
there,
watch that. 'Cause
there,
Hanabi does not seem like a great remote game to me.
a great remote game. Oh well, so like there's a website that is kind of designed for people to play online, and it has a lot of nice features. I mean, one of the things that I don't like about Hanabi is like the memory work that's necessary. Like remembering what cards have been clued with what things, and so the website like keeps track of all this for you.
Oh, that's yeah.
I mean, like it turns the game into a different thing because obviously part of Bridge and any other card game is memory work. But I kind of more enjoy like solving logic puzzles, which is what attracts me to these kinds of games. And so if I don't have to spend a lot of time thinking about, keeping track of all this extraneous stuff, then I can focus more on like deeper problems that I think are fun and interesting.
Yeah, like I'm with you. I like that element of Hanabi, and every time I play, because I'm just not like I play every few months, which means my brain's not trained for it. And I spend the entire game asking every other player, like, what do I know about this card?
Yeah.
It's the most frustrating thing for everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess everyone I know who plays, most of them use a rack in the racking position. Conveys information about what's already known. They have like all these conventions for that. I don't know if this site does that, but if it just keeps track of the information, you don't need that.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of stuff. So the website I play on, they have a link to like their entire convention guide, which is like the full Meckwell precision notes, basically. And so I mean it's like hundreds of pages of conventions. Wow. And so we've learned like basically the entire set of conventions that they have on their site. the people I play with, and it's fun. um, but yeah, it's
I gotta
yeah.
I gotta check it out because my housemates play a two-handed Hanabi session literally every day,
Wow.
and they've been doing this for years. Like that's their evening. They have dinner and then they play Hanabi for an hour or two.
There are some really cool systems. So I don't know if you remember or know Stephen Drudge,
Sure.
but he reverse engineered RM Precision, like the full convention system, and he developed a sizable number of Hanabi conventions for this group, and he created probably the coolest two-player system ever. I like the. So, are you familiar with like discarding, from a specific position in your hand in
Yes.
Hanabi? So, like normally you'll discard like your far right card or whatever.
And I'm familiar with like using with that. Like that's pretty standard as I understand it.
Yeah, so Stephen spent a long time doing machine learning stuff with some robots, and the robots were better than human players at Hanabi. And their system that the robots freely developed on their own discarded your newest drawn card as opposed to your oldest drawn card first.
Interesting.
And so Stephen kind of reverse engineered the entire robot system, which was not like printed anywhere. He had to actually watch the robots play for a while. And it turns out that this system is just substantially better than what humans think. But it's very convoluted. So he designed a whole thing for that.
Superficially, that seems terrifying, but obviously, if it's empirically proven, then what can you do?
Yeah. Anyway,
I
was just saying I'm probably going to jump into my regular
go
event today. But yeah, if there's anything you want to leave off on, or otherwise, I will probably see you maybe Sunday. It looks like I'm getting in touch with John and Mitch, and hopefully they will be on board with playing some.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll come onto Twitch and hopefully be able to keep us out for a while before I go see a movie.
All right, awesome.
Cool. Good luck.
Thanks. Cool. Well, a little bit different from our normal start up to the stream, but I hope that people were interested in some of the discussions that we generated about some of the hands we played. I have been losing basically every team. Well, we won our super secret team match yesterday. But aside from that, I seem to be losing almost everything that I play. And the Zenith yesterday did not have all that many fun hands. We finished about average in it, so we'll see if we can do better today. One no trump opener. We have 7. Partner's a passed hand. I mean, I really like showing spades when I have them, but I don't think I'm going to do that on this board. 3 no. So unlike the robots, I am going to lead from my longest and strongest suit. There's no reason for us to believe that West has 4 spades on this auction. So do I lead the queen or do I lead a low one? I guess I'm going to lead the queen because I only have 1 entry. Like if partner has 10 doubleton of spades, leading low doesn't really help us. But king doubleton it could. All right, I'll lead low. Wow. Spade to the king and ace. 10 of spades comes back. This is kind of an unpleasant spot because we might never get in again. If partner really does have... Oh, partner can't have ace 10 doubleton. East denied a 4-card spade suit. So we're always safe to let partner win. I'm just like concerned partner has 10-9 third, and if I overtake, partner won't unblock. So I guess I'm going to play the 5 and hope that partner continues the suit. Excellent. So partner's turned up with the spade ace. Dummy has 11. We had 7. I'm just wondering if I should switch to the king of hearts or a low heart. It probably doesn't matter, right? It looks like Declare just has the entire minor suits all to himself. Well, let's switch to a low heart. I'm mildly concerned partner might get squeezed in the red suits if I switch to the king. Maybe, maybe not. But that's at least something that was a bit worrying to me. Ace of diamonds. So I can ditch the heart now, right? Hold on to Jack fourth of clubs. That feels correct. I don't know if this matters again, but it seems like the correct thing to do. Okay. I guess I knew that the whole diamond suit was coming in, didn't I? Yeah, dummy had thrown one on the 3rd round of spades or something. Well, we got off to a good lead. It didn't matter if I led a, what is this? How do I, okay, that's so weird. It popped up the previous scorecard. So it didn't really matter if I led the queen of spades or a low one, as long as partner was always putting in the 10, had declared ducked from the dummy. But it did matter that I led spades. Otherwise, we were not going to be beating this contract. They have 5 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. Now chalk it up as a win for the human race. The robots would never have led a spade there. This hand I'm pretty comfortable doubling. It would be a little scary if I had like short spades, but given that I have 4-card spades support, if partner bids spades, I'm kind of happy with the way the auction's going. I mean, not if partner bids 1 spade, I'll still show my hearts, but if partner like jumps to 2 spades or bids 3 spades or 4 spades, I'm pretty pleased with letting him play in the spade suit. 2 diamonds, natural, showing some extras, and we can bid 3 hearts, I assume. 14 or more total points, that's it? No. No. I'm sorry, that's not how this works. So do I need to double again? I guess I could jump to 4 hearts, but that's a better description of my hand. Okay, I do want to play in game, so I would be upset if I bid 3 hearts and partner passed, but I think 3 hearts probably shows this hand. 2 diamonds should be game forcing when I bid a new suit. I would expect. So I don't think 3 hearts should ever get passed, and it would just give us a bit more room to explore. Maybe we do have a slam. Partner has a singleton spade and like ace, king, 6 the diamonds. We could be cold for 6 hearts. All right. Well, we found our way all the way up to 4 hearts. East is the opening bidder, so the spade king is probably not a late entry to the diamonds. Although it could be like ace doubleton of spades with East. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart off the top. 2 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a heart Well, I think no matter what we do, we want to pull trumps and then play on diamonds. That seems like the first plan of action. So let's see how badly this heart suit splits. Okay, the heart suit's breaking, which is making it more likely that East either has like the singleton ace of diamonds or the doubleton ace of spades. I could try and be clever and lead like the queen of diamonds to the king. I would not expect that to work against human players, and I probably don't expect it to work against robots. West really should be giving count if I lead diamonds. But okay, I'll just lead the queen of diamonds small. West has the diamond ace. Oh, and diamonds are 4-1 this way. Well, that's not great news for our side. I mean, East could still have 7 clubs, I guess. You know, East could be 2, 3, 1, 7. Oh, do we save the diamond 7? I guess so. Whoops. Mistake by East, or maybe not. I mean, maybe it really was ace doubleton. The 9 of diamonds fell. No, not the 9 of diamonds. I do have like, I can claim the beer, right? Yeah, West had dumped the 9 of diamonds, so the 7 of diamonds was gonna be high. So I could ditch an honor. I know chat loves that. Playing for the beer card. All right, board 3. I mean, probably a pretty good score. Oh. East made a huge blunder. I didn't even realize. I just assumed that the clubs were 7. Oh, but I saw 3 rounds of clubs played from West. Yeah, this is actually a very shocking blunder from East to win the ace of spades when I led the queen. Because if East just ducks, I have no way to get to dummy. I mean, I was going to play for 3-3 spades at this point. Duck a spade, spade to the king. Eventually my 4th round of spades would be good, so I would make 10 tricks, but I wouldn't get 11. I don't know what East was thinking. I mean, maybe East is afraid that I actually have a diamond remaining in my hand. All right, we'll take it. We will accept the gift. So, board 3, we have pretty good 16 count. I mean, the Jack of Hearts might not be pulling its full weight, but King, Queen, Jack, 6 of clubs is a pretty strong suit. I'll open a club, and I think my plan was going to be to rebid 3 clubs, but we do get to make a support double here, which is perfect. Aha. So East comes in with a 2-level overcall, pretty strong hand generally. West makes a limit raise, and then East bids 4 hearts. The colors are right to save. I kind of trust the opponent's auction at this point. I would like to save in 4 spades just in case partner has 5 of them. But I'm a bit worried that partner will not realize to pull to 5 clubs if he only has 4 spades. So maybe I should just well, Craig's telling me that he's having issues watching the stream again. Sorry for that, but I think it is good on my end, so I don't know where the problem's coming from. Hopefully it's not that way for everyone else. So what was I thinking? I was thinking maybe I should just save 5 clubs myself. It's a little scary because no, I don't think I can commit to 5 clubs. Even if we play in a 4-3 spade fit, maybe it's not the end of the world. I kind of expect to be able to take 7 tricks in spades. So as long as the opponents were making their contract and my hand really feels offensive, not defensive. So let's go ahead and save preemptively. Okay. This isn't terrible by any stretch. We, I suppose, might have even liked to play in 5 diamonds instead of 4 spades, but this is probably fine. So question 1, do I want to duck this opening lead and risk a diamond ruff? Maybe. Like, I have the suspicion that West has the spade king. So if I go like ace of spades spade, they could get at most the diamond ace, club ace, heart ace, and 2 diamond ruffs, which would be 5 tricks. Oh, and the king of spades, of course. That would be if spades are 4-1 and diamonds are 3-1 and West has the singleton diamond. Alternatively, I'm saving tricks when West has a singleton diamond and the spades are not 4-1. I think I should hop up with the ace. Let's see, looking at the auction a little bit, it's a little... I'm not exactly sure how many tricks I expect them to take in hearts. I mean, if East has club shortness and West has diamond shortness, and the spade ace is on side defensively, then it feels as if they have 11 tricks in hearts. We can take a club and a spade, but they lose no diamonds. Anyway, let's hop up with the spade ace. And let's lead a low spade. I expect West to pop up with the king. Okay, this 7 is terrifying to me, but I think I should put in the 8. I hope I don't need to like second guess myself on this, because if I continue pulling trumps, I'm gonna get tapped out when spades are 4-1. Anyway, I'm putting in the 8 of spades. I just can't imagine that East has any more. So now I absolutely do need to go after diamonds, which is fine. Maybe they get a diamond ruff. If diamonds were 3-1, we've kind of done well. West could have popped up with the spade king to get 2 diamond ruffs. Now he's only going to get 1 of them. I don't know why I unblocked the diamond. It seemed like a good idea at the time. So yeah, West thinks that he's being clever by tapping us right now, but we only have a club loser from here. I guess I can just claim. Well, it does look like they're making 4 hearts. I mean, on the surface, they have 4 losers, 2 clubs, a diamond, and a spade, but the king of spades can be set up to ditch whichever minor suit loser we don't attack at trick 1. So we did the right thing by finding a sacrifice. 4 spades turned out to be the best sacrifice because we lose the same tricks in almost every contract. In fact, in 5 diamonds, they get a spade ruff. So we've done even better to save in our worst trump fit. Yeah, and then, I mean, the play went well for us. Ace of spades and a spade. I guess maybe West, if he knew the full distribution of the entire hand, could have like popped up with the king of spades and played heart-heart, which might have caused us some problems, but I think with diamonds 2-2, we were always going to be fine. Anyway, probably a pretty good score on that one. We will take a look at board 4. Pass by West, a diamond by our partner, pass by East. Where are all the hearts? This is beginning to feel like one of those hands where West didn't preempt in first seat because, I don't know, the robots don't like preempting when they have a mediocre 6 or 7 card suit. So what do I want to do? I mean, I could bid like 2 diamonds. It doesn't really describe my, I mean, it kind of describes the strength of my hand. Although if partner bids like 2 no trump, I'm really not gonna have a good place to go. I suppose I could bid 3 clubs at that point. I guess I can bid 3 clubs, invitational with clubs, but I have a diamond fit, so I would rather show that. The other option is I could bid a no trump. I don't exactly like that call. What is 2 diamonds? Oh, no, not 2 diamonds. What is 3 diamonds? 3 diamonds is weak. So it's a little weird that they say a no trump shows, you know, 2 to 3 hearts and 2 to 3 spades. What are you supposed to do with like a mixed raise and diamonds? Do you just have to pick 3 diamonds or 2 diamonds? I think 1 no trump kind of covers those hand types. But I'm going to be a little aggressive and bid 2 diamonds. I know the opponents have at least a 9 card heart fit, or partner is 6-5 in the red suits, in which case I'm also happy showing diamond support. Okay, 2 hearts. I'm going to bid 3 clubs. I have clubs. 3 diamonds by partner. Weak hand with both red suits. I think I'm content to just play 3 diamonds. All right. Well, 3 no trump doesn't look like the right spot, so I'm kind of happy that we've stopped here. So how do I want to play the hand? I mean, I think I'm winning the heart ace and leading a club. And my normal instinct would be to play a club to the king. But I don't know, with the robots, how likely are they to duck an ace? Probably not very likely. And then maybe depending on whatever happens in the club suit, we can either plan to set up clubs or take 2 spade finesses or even try and cross-ruff some tricks. But all right, let's figure out what's going on in clubs first. So club to the 9. I guess I'll play the jack. Long thought, ace from west. And the 6 of spades return. Well, based on the way trick 1 went, which was a heart to the king, I think East has the heart queen, so I'm pretty happy to just duck this trick. Then East will basically be unplayed in 4 suits. Okay, so my spades are set up. King of clubs is set up. I expect West has another spade at least. So I could try and do something like lead spades through East. I could also just like ruff a heart and cash the club king and see where we stand after that trick. Or I could just like start playing on trumps. I think if I was going to play trumps, I would start with the queen. East very well could have led diamonds at any opportunity if he had a bunch of small diamonds or even a bunch of diamonds to the jack. I don't know. I mean, the diamond spots, well, especially North's diamond spots, make me think that cross-roughing is going to be the most profitable. But the fact that I have all of these winners that I would like to cash makes me believe that pulling trumps makes a lot of sense. Alright, I'm going to try and pull trumps. I think this is the best way to try and get 10 tricks on the deal. But this could go very poorly. So I might be in dummy for the last time. I think I need to cash this. And East high-load in clubs, which is worth noting. He played the 9 and then the 6. That's probably from Queen 9 4th originally. That's okay. Let's play a diamond back to the 10. Alright, we do get another round of diamonds, which is kind of to be expected. No beer in the trump suit, unless you're doubled. So we see a heart pitch from West. It's very possible that I don't have a winning guess in hearts. I suppose I can like lead 2 rounds of spades first. You know, maybe it was profitable to hop up with the diamond 8. I suppose I probably should have done that. But I was fairly convinced the clubs are actually 4-2. Oh, now we do have a heart guess. Maybe. I mean, it's possible we have a heart guess. I suppose East could still have both the queen and 10 remaining. Or West could have both the queen and 10 remaining. Oh no, clubs were splitting! I believe the robot signals too much. Well, we made our contract. That's always a plus. But we could have done better if I had just played for 3-3 clubs. maybe a mistake. I guess, a big inference was that West spent a long time thinking before winning the club ace. With ace doubleton, I think West might feel obligated to win, because then if I really have a singleton, his ace is getting roughed out. So maybe that's a strong enough reason to believe that the club suit is splitting 3-3. Yeah, I guess I'll chalk that up to a mistake on my end. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, pass to us. I am not afraid of opening a week 2 with 3 cards in the other major. This is not the auction we really wanted to see. Whoa! That is an aggressive pass by East. Let's just quickly take a gander to make sure that this double is not penalty. But wow. I mean, this contract has play. We could take 6 diamonds, a club rough, and a spade trick, or a heart trick even. If East never gets in, then it's very possible they can't play spades through. And maybe we can end play West somehow into leading spades for us. Well, let's see what we can manage. Passing out 2 diamonds doubled. Oh no. Is another club gonna be played? Okay, another club did not get played. That's good news, at least to start with. Now a club. Oh. What a mess. I'm thinking of roughing with the diamond ace to run the 8. Is that a little too risky? Let's use the peek feature to look back at the last trick. King of Hearts 4-3 deuce. I mean, clubs just have to be 6-0, right? There's no way this defense happens if clubs are not 6-0. The 7 of clubs back is a little fishy. No, okay, look. Maybe clubs are not 6-0. Maybe what's going on is that West didn't want to lead trumps. How is this possible? 7 of clubs. I'm about to do something really stupid. East high-load in clubs. Okay, look, I'm gonna choose to believe that this 7 of clubs means that West didn't start with 6 of them. King of clubs, ace of clubs. I mean, East signals make sense. East played the 5 and then the 3. Encouraging, so if East had the queen, that makes sense. So here's the thing. If I get to rough this with a low trump, like the 8, for example, and it wins, I can run the Queen of Hearts. That's gonna lose, but then I can pull a couple of trumps ending in dummy and cash the Jack of Hearts, ditching a few spade losers. And I'll end up losing 2 hearts, 2 clubs, and a spade to make my contract. I'll get 6 diamonds, a club rough, and a heart trick. If this gets over-roughed with the Jack, and it goes spade to the Jack, ace of spades, spade rough, I end up losing 3 spades, 2 clubs, and 2 roughs for -500, which cannot be a good score. Okay, well, here's a thought. Why is East passing with what looks like a very weak hand? I'm kind of wondering if the spade ace is on side, actually. Like, for clubs to be 6-2, West has to make a takeout double, planning on rebetting clubs. But then East has a hand with, like, at least one major suit, presumably hearts, and did not bid it. Oh, what a mess. Okay, I think I'm going to play to make the contract. Alright, looks like we did it. Yep, diamonds were 4-1, but we can take the finesse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So Wes doubled, which is very understandable. He has a hand that's a little too good to overcall 2 hearts. And then East did something that I think is a big no-no, just in general. Passing it out when you just don't have tricks, and especially when you don't have trump tricks. It's a little odd, additionally, that partner did not raise to 3 diamonds. I mean, ace third of trumps, and a hand that looks like the opponents don't have a major fit, I think is prime for preempting. Like, if North raises to 3 diamonds, West is probably going to balance in with 3 spades, or 3 hearts, and that looks pretty pleasant from North's perspective. Now, I mean, maybe they're cold for like a heart game. It looks like they probably are, or at least are close to being cold for a heart game, despite the 4-1 trump split. Yeah, I mean, with the spade king on, they can just take a spade finesse, run the club suit after pulling 2 rounds of trump, and they'll lose 2 hearts and a spade. So I guess partner did well to not bid 3 diamonds because they were going to get to a better spot. But yeah, East made a pretty big blunder, I think, passing out 2 diamonds doubled. And the defense was very suboptimal. I guess West doesn't know what's going on, so it's quite reasonable from his perspective to try and like cash a couple clubs and then look to see if his partner can ruff a heart. But the king of hearts, or cashing a heart trick, allowed for me to throw West in and get a couple of dummy entries. Like if West had played club, club, club at the beginning of the hand, I would not have been making this contract. There's just nothing I can do. I would have to take a spade finesse eventually, and that would lose. So we'll take it. We made our doubled contract, plus 180, but it was, I don't think it was entirely clear that what I did was correct. Club opener by East. I will overcall diamond. Ooh. Partner has a good hand, and I do too. I mean, the 6-card diamond suit looks excellent. Well, I am glad that partner is declaring the no trump. It looks as if East has both the ace king of hearts and the diamond ace, meaning that the queen of hearts is nice and protected. So we should be able to get 5 diamond tricks and 2 tricks in each black suit at a very minimum. I'm going to try and encourage them to continue hearts. Maybe that's silly. I should not have done that. Oh no! No! The ace of diamonds is offside. No. Okay, well, we still have a chance. Hearts could be 5-3. All right, we did it. Hooray. Very important we didn't go up with the heart queen there. Otherwise that, well, with ace king jack, it didn't actually matter, but it's possible that that could have unblocked the suit for them. Well, pretty happy with the result. I mean, we got to a great spot. It's maybe unusual for a player to pass with an ace when their partner opens the bidding, but West made that decision. Vulnerable, I guess it makes some sense. I probably wouldn't. I think I would bid a heart. It's just way too important. Partner could have a huge hand over there. And you do have a stopper in the opponent's suit. So if partner has like 8 tricks of his own in clubs and just needs a diamond stopper, then you want to be playing 3 no trump your way. But yeah, we got to a good contract. We right-sided it and made our game. Pretty good score. 14, singleton king, but definitely within opening bid range. And now, I mean, I am 6'4". My spade suit is kind of gross. Like, it does not play well opposite a small singleton. Opposite a small doubleton, it probably plays pretty well. King of diamonds singleton is just not really a good asset. The jack fourth of clubs, like I have all of these values in my short suits, which makes my hand a bit worse than it actually is in terms of high card strength. So I think I'll just bid 2 spades. Okay. Jack of hearts lead. And I mean, against a human, I would just instantly play the heart queen. There's a chance that the king of hearts is with West. West could be leading king jack 10 fourth or something like that, expecting to try and set up some heart tricks with the robots. That's just never going to be the case. So I'm pretty happy to just duck this jack of hearts around. But what do I do next? I could play like ace of clubs club, and that way when a spade switch comes, I can decide whether I want to pop up with the ace to ruff a club or whether I want to try the spade hook. That seems like a sensible thing to do. So let's give that a shot. Club to the ace and a club. Diamond switch. Yeah, okay. So this feels very much like West has the spade king. It's not 100% this inference, but I think it's strong enough that I should pop up with the spade ace here. We didn't reach like a club position where I can actually set up the jack, so roughing a club we know for certain is going to produce an extra trick for us, which is nice. And then what? So I'm going to have a club and a heart loser. Our objective then would be to avoid an extra spade loser. Feels unlikely to me. The jack of hearts fetched the 10 from east at trick 1. So it seems pretty likely that that jack of hearts lead was either a singleton or maybe a doubleton, so West probably has trump length. Yeah, I think I should pop up with the spade ace, ruff a club. And I suppose I should just ruff a diamond back to hand to lead a small spade and hope that things work out for us. Nope. So we'll see if I was wrong about the spade hook. But my suspicion is that West is going to have the king of spades at the end here. Yeah, so it's possible that we wouldn't have been punished for taking the spade hook. So after our heart went to the ace, and a club to the ace, and a club back, West's diamond switch to me kind of clearly indicated that the spade king was off, because Otherwise, West can see that I'm trying to rough clubs and dummy. He wouldn't want to risk losing a diamond trick to the ace to just let me rough a club. He would just play spade back from like jack third or 10 doubleton or whatever. He would just switch to trumps. So a diamond went to the ace and a spade came through. I think if I had played the queen, it's possible that West might play the king and believe his jack of spades was worth a trick and not continue the suit. So I don't know if he should have switched to the 10 for that reason, to fill in the spade suit for his partner, but we got our guess correct. We hopped up with the ace to rough a club, and we ended up down 1. All right, board 8, almost halfway through. Yeah, we've had a bit of a long stream today because we started out with a bit of a review of the match I played against Craig last night, while I was doing some other shenanigans on stream. A no trump by partner. This feels like one of those hands where just jumping to 3 now is good. Like if partner has either ace and 1 or jack and 1 spade, I would very much like to play in 3 now. Even if partner has 3 spades, I'm probably okay playing in that contract. If partner has small doubleton spade, things are a little dicey. Then we might rather play in the spade suit. I don't know. I do like bidding no trump if we have extra high cards. And I think the range starts out being around 29 high card points, so this hand's a little light for it. I just really like the fact that it looks as if I'm running a bunch of tricks and spades. Like, I believe that playing imps, just bidding 3 now here, has a lot more going for it than at match points. Like, at match points, if 3 no and 4 spades are both making on the nose, then you're going to lose match points, whereas at imps it doesn't matter. But it is possible that you just have 9 tricks off the top and no trump and 4 spades is going down. So that would be the big gain. I can't shake the feeling that for some reason this hand feels no trumpy to me. Maybe it's my strong doubletons that I have. So I think I'm going to do something in the middle. I'm going to transfer to spades, and I'm going to bid 3 now. And that way we'll reach a 9-card spade fit, which may mean that I have some roughing values, but if we only have 8 spades, hopefully partner has ace doubleton or jack doubleton, or hopefully I can guess the spade suit. Or maybe East will lead spades for me. All of these things are possible. So let's give this a shot. Okay, partner has a doubleton spade, and let's find out which doubleton it is. Also, let's see if we're off an entire suit. Cool. Partner has jack doubleton of spades, and having avoided a diamond lead, we've done well to play in no trump. So in spades, it looks as if, well, maybe a diamond lead against 4 spades is also a bit tricky, but obviously in 3 no trump, a diamond lead has the potential to just beat our contract outright. So this is a good start, and we're going to be taking at least 11 tricks. If the clubs come home, we will get 12, or if someone gets squeezed somehow. So I think I should hop up with the heart ace. This is going to preserve communications to North's hand in both hearts and clubs. For a potential squeeze. And we will play on the spade suit, I think. So it is possible that 4 spades is still going to be taking more tricks. If the clubs are 4-2 and we have enough entries to dummy, and they don't lead diamonds, then we could rough out the clubs to get 2 diamond pitches. So I do still want to be a little careful about what's going on. We're going to need to cash the diamond ace to, get the count correct for any sort of squeeze. But it looks as if East's 10 of hearts has now isolated the heart guard in West's hand, which is probably good for us. Might not matter. I guess we will find out soon enough. Oh, and this kind of looks as if the club suit is splitting. Well, that's good news for us if we do take 12 tricks and no trump. Alright, 2 heart discards from West. That's kind of expected. So West is holding on to still the remaining heart queen. There goes 1 club. And there goes a 2nd club. So, whoops. I was about to click concede, but now I can just click claim. So clubs were 3-3. We did well to play in no trump on this hand for, well, they also failed to lead a diamond. And it looks as if East has a pretty clear diamond opening lead, 4th from your longest and strongest. At least that's what I always say. But yeah, probably a pretty good score. Partner had an excellent hand for spades, but nonetheless, when the diamond lead didn't come in, we took the same number of tricks and no trump. So probably a pretty good result. Just a match point thing there. Okay, 15 highs. So I'm thinking about what exactly am I doing when I open this a diamond and partner bids, say, a heart, and I bid 2 clubs and partner bids 2 diamonds. Is my hand good enough to bid again? I don't think so. I think I would pass out 2 diamonds in that sort of auction. And then the second consideration is, do I then want to open a no trump so that if partner really does have like a good 9 count or a 10 count, we find game on this collection of cards. It seems important because a partner does have 9 or 10. I have like, okay, the singleton heart's not exactly great. I have a bunch of jacks, but like King Jack 9 and both black suits feels like a pretty good holding. A good 5-card diamond suit feels like a good holding. The only real problem that can occur is if partner transfers hearts and like drops us there, but maybe that's not the end of the world either. So I do like opening these hands in no trump, but let's actually try something different. I'm gonna mix it up. So I think 1 no trump is probably the best thing to do if we expect game is in the picture. And I mean, partner's a passed hand, but they could still have 9 or 10. Or apparently some very strong 11 counts that I've seen the robots pass. But let's try a diamond. And East bids a spade and we'll bid 2 clubs. So this is exactly where we've kind of ended up. 2 diamonds, pass, pass, 2 spades. Can I double? I guess so. Do I want to double? Absolutely. I feel this strong desire to penalize opponents who do something stupid when they're vulnerable. Like, I'm not going to blame East for overcalling a spade. You know, sometimes you just have to bid. But if West wanted to bid 2 spades, he should have done it over 2 clubs. So, yep, sorry, bud. This contract is not going to go the way you want. All right, I think I should lead a heart. It's very possible, what did we learn from yesterday's set? That if I bid a suit, I should lead it. So I should choose between a diamond or a club. I mean, I don't really want heart ruffs, but I kind of want partner to play minor suits through towards me. So let's lead a heart. It's a pretty strong dummy, but the Doubleton spade is not exactly great. 7 of hearts return. Sure thing, bud. I believe I should rough this, and then my thought is, do I switch to clubs? We honestly don't have very many tricks in this contract. I mean, if East has ace queen, 5th of spades, I guess I should switch to clubs. It looks like that's our best potential source of tricks. I mean, I don't like it. I might be giving up an over trick by doing this, but I also think that like minus 670 is not going to score particularly well. So well, what if Declare is like 5-4-2-2? So it looks as if Declare has no heart losers. He's going to lose the 2 spade tricks to me. He will then lose a diamond and a club. Yeah, that's really not good enough, is it? It's really not good enough. We kind of need Declare to be like 5-4-3-1, and that means we really need to switch to clubs. So this could easily blow an over trick, but I think we just need to do it. I guess I can switch to the club king. Doesn't look as if there's any harm in doing that. What if Declare is 5-5 with a diamond void? Then partner could have a singleton queen of clubs? Okay, fine. I'll switch to a low club. Yep. Yep. Okay. What if Declare is 5-3-1-4? Then the king of clubs drops partner's stiff queen, and we're not too happy about that. So I guess I should continue another low club. All right. That's not helpful. That's really not helpful, but also kind of expected. Hey, plus 200, we did it. Well played, everyone. Yeah. Well, we found the right defense. I mean, we did everything right defensively. Partner won the heart ace, and I think should give us a rough, and then we just need to find the club switch to set up the club suit. Yeah, it's a very thin double, but like I said, I really enjoy punishing opponents who do something silly when they're vulnerable. People need to learn to stop doing this, balancing when you're red at match points. You just go for 200 way too often. Like, your opponent doesn't even need to have a good hand to double. Like, look at this pile of garbage that I had. But it worked out. Alright, we'll take it. Plus 200. 10 highs. Yes. Well, I would like to open this hand a spade. I have the feeling that I'm going to get buried if I do that, though. Which means maybe I'm supposed to pass. I'm a strong believer that there are not hands which are too good to preempt and not strong enough to open. But I suppose if you're playing like hyper solid opening bids, then this hand might qualify. I don't know, like, what's the worst that happens when I open 2 spades? We play 2 spades when we're cold for 4 hearts or something? Nah, no way. We could be cold for 3 no and play 2 spades going down. I've lost 13 imps in worse ways. Alright, should we just chalk it up as lose 13 and move on to the next one? That's a pretty strong and unfortunate dummy. I don't know if we would have reached game regardless. Maybe it could go like a diamond, a spade, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 3 no. Not entirely sure. Also, it kind of feels as if the Queen 10-3 of diamonds is offside, so maybe game is not even making. That's cool. So what do I want to do in our spade contract then? Well, if the diamond is offside, how is like 3 diamonds going to play? Let's consider that contract. So we have a diamond loser, we have a spade loser, we have I guess just 1 club loser. It looks like we can either rough both clubs and dummy, or the opponents are going to have to concede their diamond trick. So diamond, a spade, and a club, we're scoring 130. Oh, I do not for a second believe that I'm going to be scoring plus 140 on this hand. I guess the club ace could be onside, and spades could split 3-3. Well, anyway, let's see what happens at trick 1. Yeah, we kind of expected the 10 of diamonds. And now we are kind of in the business of avoiding diamond roughs, if possible. Maybe I should just play on clubs immediately. If the club ace is on, we can start working on that suit. Also, I kind of want to lead spades from dummy. Seems like a sensible thing to do. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll hop up with the heart ace and lead a spade. That makes sense to me. 7 of spades for... I think we duck 2 rounds is the idea. Like there could be king, queen, doubleton, ace, queen, doubleton, something like that. And spade splitting 3-3. Oh my god, we were plus 140. We are so good at this game. take that, all of you 3 diamond bidders. And I hope that 3 no trump doesn't make, although maybe everything is too nicely positioned if they don't get hearts going fast enough. The club ace is on side. I mean, I guess they can just take 3 tricks, or 5 tricks off the top. They can get their diamond, their ace of clubs, and 3 spades. Well, I am pleased with the overall result. That does not mean 2 spades is a good bid, but it worked out this time. All right, board 11. We pass. West opens a heart. 2 clubs by East. This is one of those spots where like a 2 diamond bid can definitely work out. Your partner should understand that you're kind of a jokester in this position because you know, you passed in first seat favorable or not vulnerable. So you can't really have a weak 2 diamond bid or anything to that effect. So it really should just be like lead directional here. This does open the door for you getting doubled and going for like 500 and 2 diamonds. But oftentimes it's difficult for the opponents to diagnose that that's their best spot. But I don't think I'm going to try it with the robots. I will just pass and kind of take whatever average result we're going to get on this board. So West has hearts, East has clubs and spades, and also hearts. Oh, okay. And West has maybe clubs? We don't really know what 3 clubs is. All right, 4 hearts it is. Okay, yeah, nice explanations about 3 hearts. 5 clubs, 4 spades, 3 card heart support. Well done, well done. 4 of spades lead. Well, we know our partner has the queen or the 10. I know, queen is kind of a laughable hope. There's just no way partner has the spade queen, right? But if Declare had both the queen and 10, they would not have popped up with the ace at trick 1, I don't believe. I kind of want to discourage. I mean, I have the ace of diamonds, as I've said many times before. Wow, our partner did have the spade queen. That is actually very funny. 10 of diamonds to the queen and ace. Yeah. So what does Declare's hand look like? They have the ace, king, jack of hearts. They have nothing in spades. They have either the diamond king or the club ace. Could be both. Very possible that it's both. This is one of those spots where a good partner would lead the king of diamonds back as north to not give me this weird guess. It's possible I don't have a winning play. But if I can get a club ruff, I absolutely want to do that right now. I think I should try for the club ruff. I mean, like the robot never has the diamond king, right? I don't think. Although the queen of diamonds play is a little suspect, isn't it? If West really had the king of diamonds, why would they pop up with the queen? Okay, now I'm a little confused. Ten of diamonds switch. I mean, one thing we have to go on is that our partner made what looks like maybe a risky lead, at least to the robot. They led low from queen third of spades at trick one. So if they really had like 10-9 fourth of diamonds, wouldn't they have led that instead? It's hard to say. I don't know our partner's mindset on this kind of position, and we can't really have like a partnership discussion about it either. All right, I'm gonna try the jack of diamonds. I just don't feel like the club switch is going to work very often. Cool. Well, Declare must have the club ace, so I guess I'm gonna continue diamonds, but I did not expect that to win. Alright, we did get our 3 tricks on defense, which was important. Yeah, this is just one of those spots where I think partners should really help us out by leading the king of diamonds at the end. I mean, if you're going to switch to diamonds, it makes sense to play the king. Like, Declare is not going to misguess if they have the ace. They can't have the 10 because you have it. So this is a position where you can just make things a lot easier on your partner, and that really takes a lot of the strain out of defending some of these hands. Okay. 1 spade by west, 2 spades by our partner, 4 spades by east, and our shape is not terrible for this auction. I mean, we do not have a lot of high cards. But we have the singleton spade. Our partner did show a minor suit of some kind. The vulnerability is not ideal for bidding 5 of a minor. So, I mean, I'm kind of inclined to pass, only because I think there's a chance that, like, 4 spades could be going down, and, like, we might be making a phantom sacrifice. We could be making 5 of a minor. I mean, that's very possible, right? Like, partner could have a singleton club, the ace king of hearts, and like the ace queen of diamonds. And, you know, if partner's like 6-5, we have a good chance. If partner's 5-5, then we're gonna need a bit of help setting up the heart suit, but it could break 3-3. Diamonds could split 2-2. So there's a lot of possibilities for 5 of a minor to make. And of course, if we have a club fit, then I would be far more interested in actually looking for a 5 of a minor bid. Maybe I should bid. I think with a human, I would probably bid. And my kind of belief is that partner bid 2 spades for a reason, red on white. He's not looking to just like say, haha, I'm like preempting their auction with this Michael's bid. They're legitimately interested that if we have a fit, he wants us to bid. With the robots, I'm really not sure. I mean, like, what does this 2 spades say? It says 12 or more total points. So, you know, that could be 2 suits that are just like headed by the ace. And we could be going for 800 or even 1100 if we save. Still, I do think there's a good shot that we can be making. I'm gonna try it, actually. I don't know, I mean, this could immediately earn us a 0, or it could immediately earn us a top. I'm just a big believer in trusting your partner's bidding. So we didn't get doubled. We have something akin to what I was hoping for. I mean, we only have 1 black suit loser, but it looks like we're losing at least 1 trick in each red suit. The opponents might not be making 4 spades, so this could be bad, but we're going to play under the assumption they are, which likely either means that the diamonds are 3-1 and hearts are 4-2, or the clubs are 4-1 in some fashion. So I think we'll probably find out pretty quickly what's going on. Well, I don't have a dummy entry, and I kind of want to lead a diamond towards the queen, but I cannot do that. I mean, okay, this isn't exactly true. I could try and ruff a heart, but that that feels like a worse plan than just like playing a diamond to the king or even just ducking a diamond outright. Yeah, so I guess I'm playing a diamond to the king. I don't know, I have this weird feeling that diamonds are breaking. Alright, I'll just play a diamond to the king. Yeah, unfortunately we can't really avoid that, no matter what, assuming the diamonds were splitting, and they were. You know, as long as East did not put in the 10 of diamonds, like had I led the queen out of hand, you might think, oh, that's cool, the king of diamonds protects us against the heart ruff, but not exactly true. I suppose I could have actually ruffed a heart, so like double dummy, I could have done better if I had ruffed a heart. But didn't, okay, hold on, didn't East switch to the 4 of hearts? No, they did switch to the 5. Okay. I still don't really know what's going on in the heart suit, unfortunately. But if I had this inclination, I could ruff a heart, lead a diamond towards the queen as I wanted. If West ducks, I just get to pull trump. If West pops up with the ace and returns a heart, I still have the king and dummy to protect against the over ruff. So I guess I could have done better. How did they do in 4 spades? That's kind of an interesting question. So in 4 spades, they lose a heart, a diamond, and 2 clubs. Too bad. Too bad. I don't think partner did anything wrong. I like the 2 spade bid. I mean, partner has a pretty strong hand, 16 highs. We made a guess. I mean, we had a good minor fit. And we came up with some pretty minimal hands partner could hold where game was good on our cards. So I think 4 no trump was probably the right decision, but it did not work out this time. So in this field, I kind of expect that to be close to a 0, unfortunately. But maybe we'll have company. Diamond by partner, I'll bid a heart, 2 diamonds. I'm gonna pass. I mean, I only have 8. Partner has a minimum. You know, like, it's supposedly possible that we're missing a game, but I don't think it's likely. Okay, look. Once again, horrible, awful bid. I do like that they get the explanations right on these, because West cannot have 5 spades and bid 2 spades here. He would have 100% overcalled 1 spade with a 5-card suit. I mean, okay, this can be a good bid. There's nothing wrong with this bid, but it really should show something like 15 highs with a good 4-card spade suit, and presumably hearts as well. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just make a takeout double of hearts? Or like bid a no trump or something. So this should be like spades and presumably even longer hearts, I think. I guess it could be 4-4 in the majors. But I don't think that's what the robot's doing. I think they're just saying, hey, I don't want to let the opponents play 2 diamonds. I'm going to balance. This time they're going to get away with it because we have a big diamond fit. So I suppose I should bid 3 diamonds. I'm not pleased with it. I mean, it could totally be right to double 2 spades and defend. Okay, like, look, here's the thing. We can't have auctions that go like this. I have been burned in these robot events in the past when they pass and pass and pass and then balance in and then bid up to like a game or, you know, the 3 level. But I'm not letting them get away with this one. So I'm fully prepared to go minus 730. That's okay. Hopefully they only have an 8-card spade fit. It looks like they do. All right. 10 of hearts lead. Does make sense. It looks like we're probably getting 2 diamond tricks. So Declare has the heart ace. I will encourage as best I can. I guess I could have played the 8 of hearts. Spade to the king. So I'm wondering how much I believe what I said about Declare is likely to have long hearts. Like, should I try and give partner a heart ruff? I think I should just like pull trumps. What if Declare has clubs though? Oh, I see, I see. If Declare has clubs, so like if partner has something to the effect of ace king, okay, you know, ace king of diamonds was where I first went to. Why would partner lead the ace of diamonds if they have the ace king? But they could easily have the ace king of diamonds, like ace king jack of diamonds and the club ace. Then we're really only getting 2 diamonds and a club from here on out. I don't really know how to do better. So partner's 2-2 in the majors, 6 diamonds, 3 clubs. They could have like ace jack third, or ace jack 10 even. King jack 10 is not exactly good enough. I guess I'll switch to diamonds. This is at least going to leave partner an exit, so if they do have like ace queen jack of diamonds, they... Oh no, partner has the ace king queen jack of diamonds. And Declare has 5 spades. This could not have gone any worse. Oh, Declare just had all of the clubs. Yeah, alright. Alright. Okay, excuse me? Wait. Excuse me. West has 13 highs and 5 spades and couldn't bid when the auction started a diamond pass a heart? Oh... I mean, what more does West need to have to overcall a spade? Yikes. Well, I have to say that is a shocking turn of events. Stunned. I'm stunned. Okay, well, that's probably going to be 0 because I don't think other people double as aggressively as they should in these events. I mean, you know, you saw on board 9, we actually got a good result from aggressively doubling them. This time we did not. But, I mean, it's almost like a psych when West passes a heart with this kind of hand and then balances 2 spades. Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to really treat these robot events any differently than I would a normal bridge game. I'm kind of aiming to be a little more educational than than to just try and do things that work only against the robots. But that was a special hand. All right, pass by East. Still think we have a pretty good game going, but that's going to put a dent in our score. So we'll open a club, partner bits a heart. I'm gonna jump to 3 clubs, I think. It's maybe a little thin, but we have 16. Good 6-card suit. All right, sorry, can we roll it back to 2 clubs? That would be very helpful, thanks. Maybe we're still okay. This opening club lead is gonna help a lot. Club to the queen and ace. So we have 2 spade losers, a diamond loser, and a heart loser. We would like to avoid a club loser, but there's no guarantee we can do that. I don't see much hope for getting extra tricks out of this. But let's see what we can do. So West led the 5 of clubs and now played the 7. It looks like clubs might be splitting. They are. So we're making our contract. That is good news. I'm just trying to think what my best chance is of squeezing an extra trick out of this. I think I should lead the king of diamonds, and presumably they're going to take the ace. Then I'm hoping they play on spades, thinking that maybe they can set up a bunch of tricks in that suit. Although they might play on hearts instead. All right, well, let's lead the king of diamonds. So they do take the ace, the jack falls, and we do get a spade switch. So this is exactly what I wanted. Now if they play 3 rounds of spades, I get back to my hand, I can pull trumps, and maybe West gets squeezed in the red suits. Okay, I guess I'll put in the 10. And let's go after the squeeze, I suppose. We don't really have the means for like some sort of stepping stone squeeze. We have 1 too few losers for that to work out. But otherwise that would look cool. All right. Heart, heart. Yeah, not to be. Oh well, we made our contract. That's always good. Do we do better in diamonds? Probably not, right? Well, we certainly don't do as well in clubs if they don't lead a trump. I can kind of understand West's hesitance to lead a heart and lead away from an ace. So trump does look a little safe from his hand, but it does not work out well here. All right, 2 boards to go. Pass, 3 hearts, double, 4 hearts. Oh. What's double? Let's look at double first. Responsive. I kind of like that bid. Like, I don't want to unilaterally do something on this board, as opposed to the Michael's hand from earlier. Here, we don't really know what our partner has. They could have a strong hand, they could just have like a 4-4-4-1 or 4-1-4-4, like 12 count or something. So I kind of want to double. I mean, I do have a king defensively, and the queen of spades might be worth something. They could be making this, so I could be giving up 590, but partner's done enough to stick his neck out to bid. I kind of want to let him know that we have some stuff over here. I mean, we have the singleton heart, which looks like it could be good. And I think they might have a difficult time doubling us if we bid like 5 clubs or 5 diamonds. Not certain about that. But I do think often 4 hearts doubled is just going to pass out, and hopefully we score like plus 100 or something. The alternative is, I guess, to pass. But then when it comes like double back to us, we're kind of in the same boat. So I would rather let partner know that we, have some interest in doing something and let him be the judge. Okay. 5 clubs. I am on board with this auction. So how did we end up? Well, if the diamond ace is on, and the spade king is on, and trumps are breaking, we're making this, which is good. That means they're probably going down. So they're probably going down in 4 hearts. Partner could have passed. I probably would have passed with partner's hand, actually. I mean, all of these aces and kings look like they might be defensive enough. I don't see any reason to believe that partner should be confident in a 11 trick game. So taking what looks like a sure plus score feels like the right thing to do at match points. What other possibilities are there? I don't really see one. Anyway, let's find out how the clubs split first. Is that really what I want to do first? Because like if clubs are 3-1 and I play ace king of clubs and then lead a diamond, East could win and like tap the dummy, and I might have an issue with my 4th spade. So maybe it makes sense to start on diamonds immediately. It does risk running into a diamond ruff. Like if West has 1 diamond and 2 clubs, we could just be cold for the contract, and by not pulling trumps, I get into some trouble. Okay, well let's lead the king of clubs. I think this should always be safe, and we'll see what happens on this trick. That was a long tank before the 7 of clubs. long pause. Okay, I think we should probably go after diamonds now. This... wouldn't East lead the ace of diamonds with ace fifth? I think so. Uh-oh. Looks like the diamond ace is not on side. So that's a little... Oh my... What? No way. No. No. Diamonds were 6-0. Well, hopefully the clubs are 3-1, so that this didn't matter. Spade. Okay, the clubs were 3-1. So, I guess there's no way to make this contract. Wow, wait a second, were they making 4 hearts? They lose a club, a heart, and a spade? I guess double dummy they can make it. They can play ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds. Yikes. Oh, also if partner just leads the ace of clubs, they'll make 4 hearts pretty easily. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we found a good save in 5 clubs. It's a little bit surprising that partner pulled the double, but I guess he was confident that I had both minors and pretty long minors at that. Okay, look, so partner has overcalled 1 spade. It says 5 or more spades, 8 to 17 high card points. But remember, West was unable to overcall 1 spade because his 13 count with a 5 card spade suit was not good enough on this hand. So where does it actually sit? Is this 1 spade bid like 15 plus? Alright, I have a pretty natural responsive double, I think. 2 card spade support, shortness in the opponent's suit, both minors. 2 spades double. Sure. I have been doubled an awful lot today. Last time, did we make it the last time? We did. 2 diamonds doubled made. Okay, so West opened a heart, East bid 2 hearts, and then doubled 2 spades. So that's feeling like King 10 fourth of spades, or King 10 fifth even, of spades offside. I imagine we're going to get a spade switch on this trick. Well, we could do something like put in the 10. I don't think we need to do that immediately, but maybe that's something to consider moving forward. That could get us a heart discard, since it looks like we're not going to be roughing our hearts in the dummy anymore. I mean, we could also go kind of really wild and like put in the 7 of clubs. That could potentially net us like 5 club tricks or 4 club tricks, and that could be very helpful in giving us a chance to make our contract. I mean, also this lead might just be a singleton, right? If East really has 5 spades and 3 hearts, how likely is this to be from club length? Feels more likely that this is shortness because, I mean, if East has 5 spades, well, 4 spades or whatever, and 3 hearts, they would probably lead their short minor, whichever one that is. I don't know. I mean, West didn't do anything, so if West really is 5-5 in clubs and hearts, they might have done something else. Okay, well, my entire thought process is whether I should play the 10 of clubs or not. It gives me a much better chance to make the contract if the 10 of clubs forces the ace, or if the 10 of clubs holds. I might lose 2 hearts, a club. I guess I'm never making it. I'm always losing 2 hearts, a club, 2 spades, and a diamond. But I could avoid some under tricks. Alright, I will postpone this decision. Club to the king winning. Okay. That gives me a little bit of hope, I think. Ace king of hearts could be onside. Nope, not anymore. Presumably not anymore. Okay. Ace of diamonds, 3 of diamonds. Huh. Well, this certainly doesn't feel like it's from ace queen third. I mean, it could be. But East could have just, like, returned a heart. I think I hop up and we'll get our heart ruff in. That seems like an important thing to do. All right. Spade switch, I like that. Spade to the king and ace, oh my. We might have had a chance to make this if I had put in the club 10 at trick 1. Well, that's probably okay. So, unfortunately, West has a pretty good count on the hand. And when I lead a diamond, they'll just pop up with the queen and cash the club ace, put a heart through or something. You know, is there any chance East has underled the ace of clubs? So West turned up with the king of hearts, the queen of diamonds, and the king of spades so far. No, no chance. All right, we'll lead a diamond. Ace of clubs. And we do get to ruff, which is fine. But down 1. Yeah, so would I have made the contract if I put in the club 10 at trick 1? I don't think so. It looks as though, oh, that was the last board. Cool, well that was our set. I think we did pretty well. I mean, we had a bunch of subpar results towards the end, like 5 diamonds going 2 down when they were not making their 4 spade contract. 3 spades doubled, making an over trick is obviously not going to be great. 5 clubs down 1. Maybe good, maybe not so good. We don't know how 2 spades is going to score. I think it's probably okay. Well, let's see. I don't like turning on the double dummy analysis, but let me give a quick look as to what happens. So if I put in the club 10 and West wins the ace, obviously a spade switch is good for them. Kind of. I mean, they get to take their 3 heart tricks if they do that. Oh my god, if I put in the 7 of clubs, look at that. I almost blundered into the correct double dummy play. But anyway, so if I put in the 10 of clubs, it goes ace, I guess I can pull up a thing. Hand viewer, hand editor. Is this the one that I want? Yeah, I think this is the only way to get to be able to actually play out the cards. I'm not sure. If someone else knows, you can let me know. Oh, I have to put in the auction as well? Well, that's kind of silly. Okay, pass, 2 spades, double, pass, pass, pass. Great. And we get the 2 of clubs lead. So let's presume I play the 10. It doesn't have to go ace, but let's pretend it does. And then the 4. I don't know, it looks as if the contract is going to make... Maybe West can play clubs back and try and like start roughing with his king 10 of spades to promote some trump tricks for his partner. Although... doesn't look like East spades are going to be good enough. 8, 4, 3 deuce. Yeah, maybe I was a bit too quick to dismiss this. I mean, okay, look, I don't think East made a good double for small spades. 2 aces is nice defensively, but it is not... It doesn't feel like 2 spades is going down all that often when you have no trump tricks. East was very lucky that his 8 of spades turned into a trick. I mean, if North had ace, queen, jack, 9, 5th of spades, it feels as if we're almost cold for the contract, at least given the spade layout. He did convince me that the spades were not breaking the way I wanted. But anyway, let's take a look at our overall results. We got a... Well, this is kind of to be expected. We did get our 0 for 3 spades. I guess I can pop this out. Is this more visible? Yeah. So we finished 62, a little above average. Well above average. Pretty good set overall. A bit surprised at board 9, actually. We scored plus 200, doubling them. A very thin double, and we only got 3/4 of the match points for it. We have no tops, which is a little surprising. Board 15 was actually our closest one. 5 clubs, where we made the responsive double. 3 hearts, double, 4 hearts, and we bid 5 clubs on a pretty light hand. And the very last board, we did pretty well for going down 1 and 2 spades doubled. I don't know if that... I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to score, but... Anyway, that's our set for today. I mean, I thought we were going to have a few more tops than we did. Like, board 8 especially, 3 no trump, where we played no trump instead of spades in our 6-2 fit. Feels like 70 is a bit of a rip-off for getting to that spot and making the same number of tricks as anyone who played in the major suit. But, well, pretty good results overall. And I guess I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern for some more robot action. I will be playing a... what should I call it? Like a fun match with some of my old teammates from a team I used to play a bunch of national events with in the past. So we're gonna meet up, I think on Sunday is the plan. I don't know exactly what time it is, but I will get you more details as that approaches for, I don't know how long we're gonna play, but I will stream that and we'll get a bit more human-human interaction from there. So that should be a treat. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. As usual, I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel. Make sure you pop over there if you're not following me on that platform. And I will be back tomorrow for some more Zenith Day long reward action. See you all then.